Hello to you there. So this morning, today I'm going to be sharing with you how to register your business name in simple and straightforward steps. So first thing you're going to do is go ahead to services.cac.gov.ng. As you can see right up here, services.cac.gov.ng. Then click on enter. It's going to take you to a place where you can. So let's just do that. It takes you to corporate affairs website where you can do all you need. So what you need to do first is on this side, because I'm logged into my account, on this side you're going to see an option for you to register. So go ahead and click on it. It's going to take you to another page, or you can just enter this address straight up, services.cac.gov.ng, and then sign up. So what this particular place is asking you to do is create an account with corporate affairs. Even though you are registering this business for yourself, you can also create an account, and then every document or every business name you create with this personal account is going to have your name automatically saved as a director or as a proprietor. So what you're going to do is just put in all your details: your first name, your last name, your date of birth, make sure it's very correct, your gender, your phone number, and then your email address. Then select a username, select a password that is very strong and that you can easily remember. Make sure it's different from all the other passwords you're using on all of your other platforms. Select your contact address and then your location, and then you enter your address, and then you register, and then it's good to go. So once you register, it takes you to a portal where you can now do first thing you would have to do is get a business name reservation. So you can see here, right here is my dashboard, but I'm directly here for the name reservation. So you choose your name reservation, what kind of business you want. You choose a business name, and then what are the names, what are the options of the names you want to use. So these are some of the names I've used before, so I'm just going to pick one of them and use, so that we can actually get something very concrete. So I've used this before, and that's what I'm going to be using, and then I'm just repeating the names so that I can be very sure that it's either they take it or they don't take it. So one way or the other, except you have an alternative. They usually say have like two options, and you can see here option one is very compulsory, you have to insert this, so you can as well leave this out and not bother. But just in case if you have another name, you can decide to put in your option two. Then when you continue, they ask you for the objectives, and then this is the objective section particularly. So they ask you for your reason for availability. Is either you're doing a new incorporation or you want to do a change of name, but we just focus on new incorporation since it's a new business. And then you select your nature of business. There's a long list here, so you could just scroll through and see which one is most relevant to what it is that you're doing. But I'm just going to stay with something very close. Let me choose fashion designing and tailoring service, and then I save and continue. Once I do that, it's going to show me a preview page. Do I have all this information correctly? Have I checked what I need to check? And then from there I can go ahead and make payments. You can make payments using your Naira card, and then you are good to go. So once you have that, they're going to send you a document after a few hours. Sometimes it's 4 hours, sometimes it's 5 hours. They will show you that your business name has been registered, so you get something like a notice of approval in your portal. That's in your portal here on corporate affairs. So you can go to your dashboard, then you see some of the names that you've registered there. I have quite some sensitive documents there, so I'm not going to be showing that page. So you're going to see your notice of approval. So you download this, it's going to come out like a PDF like this, and then this number is all you need, your availability code. So you copy this and then come back to your portal, and then you start your registration. So this is just what I did here. I clicked on registration and then new registration. Then you can insert your availability code. It just generally loads it and pops up the number for you and say, okay, your company name is this and that. Then you can go ahead and continue your registration. So I'm just going to use this quickly to show us what it is that we need to do. So I just go ahead and continue, and then it's going to ask me for a few information. I need to put in the date of commencement for business. I can just choose a date that is close, like give it like an advance. So I just choose a date, I choose my location, I insert my address if I want to, and then if I must insert my address, pardon me. And then if I have any branches of the business, I can also include, but for now I don't have any branches. So this is very straightforward. Business details is what you're entering for. See, they are just very simple steps. In 6 steps you are done. Particulars of proprietors are those who is either you as a person or whoever it is you are doing business with, then the nature of business, the documents you need to put on. So once you are done, you go ahead and save, and it takes you to the next step, which is the particulars of proprietors. Who is the person that owns the business, or who are the people that own the business? It could be an individual, it could be a corporate proprietor, it could be a minor, but I assume you're an adult, so you're an individual proprietor. So I'm going to just fill in these names, and then we can proceed. Be sure to type in your names accurately. Date of birth, 10th of January 1990. I'm just saying 1990, and then gender, male, Nigerian. Good. Select any nationality. Occupation, I can just put businessman or woman, whichever it is. Let's use businesswoman. And then inside your phone number, I'm just going to use a demo here so that we can have access to move on to so they usually require it to be 080, so that just goes. And then email address 1234@gmail.com, so that goes for us. Then select your state. Let me just choose FCT, your city, Abuja, and then you also insert your address as well. And then once you are done, you insert your international passport or any other form of identification that you have. So you can see here these are options, but most of the time you can use your international passport and you're good to go. So usually is A123, let me just 1 2 3 4 5 6, and there are 8 characters, so just make sure that it is complete, or some are more than 8 though, but this is just the standard. And then you save and then continue. So it's showing you that this is the proprietor's detail you've added. You can decide to add one more proprietor if you have like a co-founder or you have a partner you're running the business with, so you can decide to go ahead and add another proprietor. Otherwise you could just continue to the next page. So here he's going to ask you for the nature of your business. What kind of business are you going to be in? So we chose fashion, so just go ahead to nature of business is general categorization of the kind of business you want to do. So what I'll pick here is something around let me see, I'm just going to choose other service because none really talks about what we are doing. So I'm just going to choose other service activities, and then I'm going to put the nature of my business, fashion designing, fashion design, consultancy, textile consultancy, and then don't mind me, consultancy, and then general merchandise. So depending on what line of business you want to do, you can just have them all listed out here. So you can decide to lump everything together like I just did and then save, or you can decide to break it down into, okay, just say fashion designing first and then add another business, and you see select other services. So this is other services, yeah, and then there I can here put general contracts and merchandise. Yeah, good. So I can decide to add as many as possible, but try not to make it too scattered so that I can have something very solid. So you can see other services. I have general contracts and merchandise, and then here I have fashion design, textile consultancy, and all of those things, and then I'm good to go. So here is very, very important. In what state do you want to pick up your certificate from? That is, once you are done, they're going to send a certificate to a particular branch of corporate affairs. So depending on the state where you are in, I know Lagos has 2 branches. Lagos has Alausa, one in Alausa and one in Yaba, and then Abuja also has one at the headquarters and one in Zone 5, and then some, I think Kano too has maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, Kano has 1. Okay, so you could just choose whichever one you want to pick up your certificate from, and then from here they are good to go. Then they're asking, do you want additional certified copies? Definitely you don't want that, and then you just save and then go to the next stage. So this is where you see the preview of all the information you've entered, what it is that you've entered, and then just be sure it is correct. And once it's correct, you can go ahead and make payment. So once you are done making payment, it's going to require you to do a few things: fill a document, get it signed, attach 2 passports to it, and then your receipt. There is a receipt that they are going to issue you when you are done making your payment here. There's going to be a receipt at this stage when you are done making your payment. Everything is going to be here on your portal, and then you are going to have to put your ID card. If you are the only director, you have to put your ID card in a PDF document. So let me list them for you. Your ID card in a PDF document, that's one. The receipt for payment, the 5,000 naira you are paying for this business, I can see on my screen, is going to be another receipt you're adding, that is two. The notice of approval, that was this page that you got that say, okay, your business name has been approved, is going to be your document number 3. And then the application form itself, the application form has just this template, the preview, all of these things printed out, and then there's going to be a small box where you can attach 2 colored passport photographs. Please make sure there are 2, because they usually find a way to just make sure the 2 passports are attached. So you have 2 passports, and then you also scan them when you are finished signing and putting the date, and then put it also in PDF. So you have 4 documents like that, and then you come to this particular website, which is docupload.cac.gov. So just type this in, and then if you can't remember, just find a way to type this in, docupload.cac.gov.ng. Then you come back here again, that same availability code I used earlier before, you're going to put that here too, and then select the originating office. That was the office you chose to pick your certificate from, and then we chose FCT headquarters, so this is Abuja HQ. And then you select this, I'm not a robot, and then you begin. Good. So once you begin, it's going to ask you to, okay, this is the name of your business, and then you are going to choose those 4 documents in different order. So let me just pick and then once you choose those documents, you come here and then select. Please make sure you select under this part A. If you select under part B, it's going to go to another directory. So select from under this part A, select from under part A, and then you choose. So you can see we have availability printer, that's 1. The registration form that has your passport on it, that's 2. This can be waived for you, this can be waived for you. Then your means of identification, and then your receipt. This your receipt has a RRR number on it. So those are the 4 documents you need to attach. So you attach them one after the other. It's going to show up on this section when you attach them, and once you are done, you are going to hit on submit. Once you submit, they will tell you that, okay, you have submitted your document, something like this. Are you sure you want to submit? And then you press OK, and then you will get your notification back on your portal when all of this has been properly checked, and then your documents have been approved. So for you to get your certificate, these documents that you uploaded, you print them in colored, and then take them to already have a registration form which is what you actually signed in the first place, which you can't edit and sign electronically. You have to print it out and then fill it with your signature with a blue biro particularly, and then attach your passport to it. So that is already printed out. You're going to take that original copy you signed to Corporate Affairs Commission alongside with the other documents that you got from your portal, your receipt, your ID card printed in color, and then your name, availability. Make sure that all your documents are printed in color, and then those are the documents you're going to exchange at the Corporate Affairs Commission for your certificates to be released to you. I hope with these few points of mine I've been able to show you how you can register your business name without stress here in Nigeria. Please take advantage of this opportunity of registering your business for 5,000 naira, because I don't know, anything can happen in January next year and prices can go up. So make sure you do all the necessary things you need to do to get your business running. If you have any question or comments, or you are not clear about something, please drop a comment under this video, or find us online at Sabi Lawyer, and then you can send us a DM or on Instagram at Sabi Lawyer, and then we can easily answer any of your questions. Thank you very, very much for joining us. This is actually my first video. I'm sure you're going to have a whole lot of things to comment about. So either ways, I'm sure you've learned a few things. Just let me know if there's any way I can help you, and then we can help your business. So I'm a lawyer by training. I am a legal practitioner, and I focus on businesses and corporate issues. Have a nice day. Thank you.